Hello, welcome to the overview video for Nucleus, the platform that helps community leaders get more accomplished together. The platform was built really with three specific items in mind. One, how can we help local leaders see the issues that are going on in their community with a collective view? If we can all come to see what are those common issues, perhaps we can focus on a handful of specific areas. Two, once we are agreed on what the critical issues are, let's launch priorities, let's launch projects that help us tackle those issues. And three, as we're doing the work, let's help recruit more citizens, more volunteers, more great talent that's living locally or that's alumni who may have left the community. Let's attract them back in helping serve and make our community better. So that's the key reason why the platform was built. Today we will look at the example of Buffalo and how that specific community has come to utilize the platform. On the homepage for Buffalo's Nucleus site, it's really a storytelling opportunity to tell the local citizens, to tell business leaders, to tell the senior citizens, the students, what's wonderful about Buffalo. Putting up videos, telling testimonials about what makes community unique is where we want to begin the conversation, is to really help prioritize how we think about where are our strengths and from the point where we want to start our work. We look at metrics, we look at numbers to understand where is our community headed? Where has it been from a population perspective, from a tax collection perspective? Is our poverty increasing, decreasing? Is it staying steady? Understanding what's going on with the data is really helpful as you're trying to do that first piece, which is getting our local leaders to look at issues through a common lens. And this is how we start to begin working on collective priority setting. We also use something called the Community Confidence Survey to get the feedback directly from our citizens. What are our citizens saying about what is wonderful about our community? Who are the leaders that they admire? What's the work that's happened that they've thought was really impactful? As we go forward, what are the priorities we should be setting for ourselves? In Buffalo, for example, the community members identified a list of businesses that they wanted to see created in their community. And so all of that information is captured. And now, one of the most critical elements of the work is around our leaders. How do we get more local leaders involved in doing the work that needs to be done? So the platform helps identify, track, celebrate our local leaders, but also it's a great way to help recruit more talent so that local individuals can see it's not just a handful of people working on this effort, but it's a big, broad-based effort and exercise. So we know our issues, we know what we must prioritize, and this brings us to the heart of the Nucleus platform, which is our projects. In Buffalo, for example, the community identified more than a dozen projects that they wanted to focus on. One of the projects, just to highlight how this platform works, is their airport project. There is a county airport in Buffalo, Missouri, and the local leaders identified that this is a really unique asset for them, and they wanted to make sure that we were doing more to leverage this asset. So they came together, they identified their priorities for the year, a team was created, they identified exactly what their goals are for the end of the year that they want to accomplish, and then they rolled up their sleeves and got to work. Every month, community leaders go into the platform and make the updates on what they're doing, what they're going to be doing next, and then the most critical piece, where they need some help. This platform was built to think of technology as a way to help the local work. It's critical that the platform allows people that are busy, that are volunteering, to spend less than 5 minutes a month to get the work done. And so that's what we've attempted to do, is make sure that our volunteers, when they log in really quick, they can jump in 5 minutes, they've made their updates, And now we are ready for our number 3 goal that we highlighted initially, which is let's get our community engaged. So on the platform, there's one specific area, which is around volunteer attraction, communication, storytelling. So being able to tell our community, here's all the things that are going on, here's where we need help. In Buffalo, for example, they identified that they desperately needed folks with video and digital editing skills. And so by being able to invite local individuals who have those skills, we can start to much better get local talent to help contribute to the betterment of the community. Storytelling is a really big part of the work as well. And we sort of began there by when we looked at the Buffalo's homepage, it's all around what is the town doing, where are we headed, constantly communicating positively about what's going on through videos, through stories, through blogs. And so tracking that information, and this is the power of the Nucleus platform. While every community has their own place, their own corner where they get to tell their story, you can also look at the work that's going on across all of our GRO communities. And you can see what work is going on. You can see how different communities and leaders are engaging with their citizens. And final point we want to highlight is the tool chest. We are hoping that the Nucleus platform can be used as a way to give local leaders the tools, the hammers, the nails, the tools that they need to do good community, economic, and workforce development work. And so you can come in here, I'll share an example with you. One common issue we found in a lot of our rural towns is housing. Housing is an issue that plagues many of our small communities. So how do we make sure that our local leaders don't have to reinvent tools on how to tackle housing related issues? So we've compiled a list of all the tools, all the templates, potential resources that can be used to help on this front. So that's what the Nucleus platform is. 1, let's create a common vision for what we want to see in our community. 2, let's come up with specific projects and ideas that can help us get the work started and do our work more efficiently. And 3, as we're doing it, slowly expand our leadership pool. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. The website address for the platform is www.growozarks.org. If you have any questions, we welcome your thoughts and comments. Thank you.